Hello everybody, Mr. Stormy here. Welcome back to Europa Universalis, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we were finally able to get enough money to embrace feudalism throughout the Empire. So that is done. We no longer have that 50% penalty on all of our technology. And then we went ahead and we fabricated some claims, and I tried to launch a war against Smallland here. But, unfortunately, since they were a member of the Holy Roman Empire, they had a significant alliance chain that included several guys over here. I think Pisa here, which actually owns some territory over here around Poland, which is growing, by the way. And I thought, that was alright, that's fine, we'll go ahead, we'll just gather up our army, we'll deal with them. But, as it turns out, they actually had a military tech level advantage over us. But even still, I thought, you know, I just mass the entire army and I'll hit them with overwhelming numbers. A pretty standard kind of Russian-style strategy. Just swarm them. Unfortunately, that didn't work. I hit them with like 4 times their numbers and they still managed to win a couple of times. And it so severely damaged the manpower pool that I just had to kind of tap out and was like, okay, I need to do some work before we're gonna try that again. So we are at 0 manpower right now as we're trying to reinforce our army back to strength. I have redistributed them back out to the front. These guys actually lost entire regiments, so I'll have to replace those once we get the ones that it currently has reinforced back to full. So, we're going to probably need to look into increasing our maximum manpower. That's going to be something we're going to need to look into. But I think for now what we're going to be doing is spending our money on buildings, to, you know, improving the Empire. And we're going to be trying to tech up. And actually, I also want to get at least the quest for the New Worlds idea here. I'm not sure I'm going to need the overseas exploration to increase our colonial range, but I at least want this so I can put together an exploration team and start sending them out to discover things over here. We gain the diplomatic insult cast spell against Poland. What is their tech level? Their military tech is 4. And so I should be able to deal with them fairly easily, actually. Depends on what their alliance chain looks like. Oh, Arquebus. That's why they were kicking our butts. That's what level 6 tech is. They had guns. We didn't. We had Bardiche infantry. Guys with pikes, essentially, and they had, you know, early muskets, so they were tearing us to shreds. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. We do need docks to increase our... Well, no, what is it that actually increases our naval force limit? Our influence over Vastergotland has expired. Should we continue to influence them for their 12 months? Yeah, continue to influence them. That's fine. Local sailors modifier, naval force limit +2. We need shipyards. Which requires diplomatic tech 8. Okay. Well, let's get some marketplaces built. benign neglect. It seems that the government that governs the least governs the best as far as those outside the capital are concerned. Our non-involvement has proved beneficial, and the local economy is booming. They can do things on their own? If it moves, tax it. If it moves, draft it. Manpower modifier, local tax, local trade power. I would say local tax. If it moves, tax it. Okay, yeah, you're still short a little bit. I mean, I could consolidate, but I don't really see any point. We're going to rebuild those regiments anyway, so we might as well just let them reinforce back up to full. We have a free advisor slot for military points. We need that. Land enforcement modifier plus 10%. Oh, I don't have the ducats. National manpower modifier. You know, we'll take you. National manpower modifier is fine. We really could use the military tech points. The problem is, I think that our leader isn't that good. No, we don't have good military leaders right now. We are going to have some pretty good diplomatic leaders, and administrative leaders, which are good, but the military side of things is not so great at the moment. We're reinforcing. Okay, we have fully reinforced as much as we can. Alright, and you guys are going to need to come back up to strength. But it's going to take a little bit, because we're going to need manpower to do that. We need to bring you up to 12, right? Yep, 12. Local manpower modifier plus 50%. That is also going to be something we're going to want to do. The clergy state modifier, ties undermined is expired. Influence is now 69%. Yeah, but as long as we're like got really good potential marketplaces, I'm saying we go for them because that's going to help us in the long term more than pretty much anything else. Alright, how many points do we need for this? We need 400, I think, right? Yeah. Can we build any more ships? No, we can't. I don't necessarily want to use galleys. Alright, what I'm going to need to do is probably break off... you guys head to Stockholm. Create new unit, 2 ships. You guys get back to protecting trade. Over there. You can build more buildings. Build more marketplaces. So we have plus 24, and that's... Actually, you know what I should probably do? Nah, well... Until I at least get myself back up to, back up to my land force limit. We discovered an agent, yeah. Aztecs are experiencing doomsday, so be it. I was saying, until we get our guys back up to land force limit, which is gonna be... Oh, we can purchase an ability. Oh, well, we have new idea. Let's invest in the new idea. What ability do we want? Improve war taxes, cavalry armies, higher developed colonies. I would say higher developed colonies, because we just now got what I need. Okay, so over here we need to recruit an explorer. We need 50 diplo power to do that. We have 4 out of 4 leaders. We probably need to fire some of these guys, right? Go no leader. And then I can kick you out. There you go. Get out of here. Mission fulfilled. Oh. Build the force limit. There we go. Grab it. Oh, and expand Bulgar Empire. Yes. And conquer new states. Yes. And assemble an army. Yes. And unite a home region. Okay. And you know what I should probably be doing? Oh, and you're not up to full strength either, but I think we hit our land force limit, didn't we? Pretty much. We should probably be drilling. Enable army drilling. I think the army actually has to have a leader in order to do that. Yeah, you guys drill. It'll get my professionalism up. That'll help as well. Okay, so now we need to recruit a explorer. Go, you, and tell them to explore. With at least 3 light and heavy ships in his fleet to be able to explore with it. Boo. Okay, that's actually no problem. I see, you just yeah, come on. Okay, fine. Ugh. Okay. Why does it do that? Because it's getting locked, and it's actually locking so quickly that I can't redirect it. Alright. New unit. Alright, the Danzig. Oh, we can actually name these ships? Oh, that's actually interesting. I may think about doing that. Alright. Merge. And can you now explore? Yes. The North Atlantic Sea. Explore it. Alright, now you guys go protect trade. One of these also increases land force limit. Regimental camp. Okay, but we need military tech 8. Let's see. Some of our grain farms are having an excellent year, allowing us to feed more troops and so increasing our manpower. We gained 3,000 manpower. That's good. Mongol particularists have crossed our borders. Okay. Oz-Umanids have entered a golden era. Okay. Well, it looks like the Mongolia is still having some issues with rebels. A lot of issues with a lot of rebels. And it looks like there's no real possibility that they're going to deal with this anytime soon, judging by the army numbers that I'm looking at here. They have a 2-star general. Admiral Kubrat Gunduz will no longer serve us. He died at sea after having contracted an unfortunate illness. The situation in Adige is getting close to unbearable. The citizens are refusing to accept the preaching of the missionary we sent there a short while ago, and now he fears for his life. Our revolt seems imminent unless we do something soon. Local tax. Okay, do what you can. Local tax modifier. I'll take the local tax modifier as opposed to the unrest. We're above force limit. So, okay, these are Bulgartuk. Alright, he's out exploring. Byzantium has embraced feudalism, speeding up their technological development. Well, actually, we had embraced it before they did. That's interesting. I thought for sure they had it before I did. Oh well, that kind of gives us a slight leg up. Though, I'm not really sure if it actually does. Institutions. Exploration finished. Ah, they came back to the Faroe Islands. That makes sense. Go ahead and explore some more North Atlantic coast. Go for it. Did you discover anything new and interesting? No, not yet. Just a bunch of open sea. Oh, we have some coastline there for Greenland. A great advisor in our deploy has died. Theologian Eve Beaton's passing. Alright, what do we got? Stability cost modifier, Yili Prestige. I think I could probably use the Prestige. Go for it. Greenland cannot be traversed or colonized. Okay. How are we looking? Truce expired. Exploration finished. Truce expired, truce expired, truce... Okay, those are all the truces with the various members of the Holy Roman Empire that we went to war with. Alright, go to... Oh, you came back there? That's interesting. Explore, circumnavigate the globe. We need at least Diplotechnology 9 to be able to circumnavigate the globe. Okay. Now, I have this colonist. Can I do anything with them? Cannot be traversed or colonized. I have some uncolonized land here. I guess we can send our colonists there. Until we find anything over here that we can actually colonize. And we're just going to keep building these marketplaces. We finally managed to convert the heretics of Abige. Alright. I'm guessing we probably have nowhere that we can actually full core and part of a state to convert religion. Okay. Okay, Tengu is part of a pagan religion and grouping does not allow a defender of the faith. Alright, how much tech is this actually going to take? How many points is this going to take? 838 power. 742 power. Alright. Byzantium has declared war on the Nasrids. Okay, that's not gonna be good for the Nasrids, I think. Yeah, we don't have... I mean, if we build heavy ships, will I get more range? Oh. The Azores. Oh. Building the colony there. Actually going to recall the colonist. That'll potentially grow into something, but I think the Azores are a much more important potential colony. This province is too far away. It's 282 distance from our closest unblocked core province. Colonial range is 160. So I need another 120 colonial range? Throughout his career, Yasdirek has left a strong impression on everyone he has met or worked with. From his time as a promising student to his rise to positions of increasing responsibility, he has consistently done well and found new solutions to whatever problems he has faced. It's clear, however, that for someone of his background, both as a commoner and a Confucian, he has now reached about as high as he can come. It would raise quite a few eyebrows to have a man, no matter how talented, assume the highest offices of the state with such a background. Alright, we'll lose 5 prestige. The Bulgar Confucian Spymaster joins the court. Remarkable individual, but we all have our place in life. I need the prestige. We're kind of way down on prestige. So we'll do that. Okay, then. If that's the case, then for the time being, you get back out there. I may need to send an army up there. Byzantium wants military access. Denied. They would vassalize if we had an alliance. $68 Diplo power. No, nobody gets military access. Actually, we may want to think about starting to build some other buildings. What are our options? Barracks, local manpower modifier? Requires military tech 6. Production. Local tax modifier. Half a ducat. Workshop production efficiency. 0.45 ducats. It's probably still most efficient to build marketplaces. Stockholm, do it. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go for the overseas exploration. Just keep pumping these out. I'm not even sure the overseas exploration will get us enough range to get to the Azores. So I think it's only 50%. So colonial range will only increase it by 80. Which will get us to 40. Base value from tech. If we tech up... Colonial range... Level 7 gets us plus 115. That'd be a big deal. Renaissance thoughts. Number of idea groups available 2. Well, I really need to get the military tech 6 before I do much else in terms of combat. Because that gets us, like, the fire phase. Because we have guns. Your tech level is 7. They're gonna be a pain in the butt. Your tech level is 6. Nasreed's tech level is 6. For military. The only thing I can really think of to get more money coming in is going to be to lower army maintenance. I might not need to drop it all the way. Army professionalism, 5.13%. Alright, we're going to invest in Renaissance Thought, which will get us access to another idea group. And we can pick an idea group. We can't pick another idea group in the diplomatic category right now. Okay, so we're going to need to pick either an administrative idea or a military idea. Innovative. State modifier expired. State modifier expired. Let's pause it for a sec. Expansion ideas gets us an additional colonist. And an additional merchant. Faster colonists. Organized recruitment. Improved shipyards. Competitive merchants. I mean, we're making good money. I don't think we really need economic. We could probably go for a military tech or idea. Offensive, defensive, quality, quantity. I think quantity probably makes the most sense for us. Levy en masse. National manpower modifier plus 50%. Manpower recovery speed plus 20%. Regiment cost minus 10%. Land maintenance modifier minus 10%. Available mercenaries plus 25. Garrison size plus 25. Land attrition minus 10. Infantry combat ability, yearly army tradition, cavalry combat ability, ship durability, naval drill, naval attrition, artillery combat ability. You know, the quality ideas are really good, especially that cavalry combat, considering how much cavalry we have in our army. That although it's not very Russian in terms of, you know, throw troops at them kind of idea, but I think this might make the most sense for us. Let's go ahead and go with quality ideas. Anyway, aristocratic, noble knights, cavalry cost, military traditions, serfdom, national manpower modifier, noble officers, diplomats, leaders without upkeep. Available. You know what? The aristocratic ideas might actually be the better option. Now that I look at it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go for it. Alright, we can get an idea, but I need the tech more than I need the idea right now. Let's see, we need one more ideas from any idea group, which we're going to be getting overseas exploration here in a moment. And then we get cavalry combat ability plus 33%. That's also going to help a lot. Okay, you guys are suffering attrition. Can I park these guys somewhere nearby? Our royal marriage with Norland has ended. We might need to renew that. Alright, we'll park you there just in case we have some native uprising there. Norland. Royal marriage, yes. Confirm. Alright, we are getting near the end of the episode. Well, actually, we're probably beyond where I should stop. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of these built. Visit from shady people. A few slightly shady-looking characters have appeared at our court, offering their service to our emperor. They claim to be willing and able to do things that any proper ruler would never deign to do publicly. Get shady people until 1485 for 5 years. Spy network construction plus 20%. Or we gain prestige. Prestige! Okay. When will we get this tech? Like 2 months. I'd like to get that tech up. There we go. Got it. Arquebus. That means we can get artillery. Unfortunately, we're at land limit. Land power, land force limit. We may actually want to disband this entire army so that we can use that manpower and force limit for cannons. Alright, great philosopher died. We can now get the overseas exploration. Do it. And we now have steppe warriors. National unrest -2. I'll take it. And explorer is ready. Yes. Explore. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. I would say North Atlantic. Do it. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode. So we will end it here. I mean, we do have technically our first colony forming over here, but, you know, it's not really, you know, anything that special. Hopefully, we will find something within colonial range. That did not bring you into colonial range. No, it did not. We're going to need some better tech for that. Alright. But we will continue to work on this when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.